Hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY. Well, that rally might be over. It is too early still to say because we're still in this impulsive price channel there to the upside within the wave C of a larger B wave. Basically this flat structure that I've been observing, A, B, C, and or actually it should be a WXY. No, it's an ABC. That's in here, it's a WXY. But that doesn't matter. Important is to understand that we have reached a key inflection point, a key pivot point up there. I described it in detail in previous updates that it's really now due that the C wave to the downside is starting, and it could take the DXY into the low $90 range. Now, if that's going to be fast or not so fast, it depends really on if this move down is going to be an impulse or just an ending diagonal. And that's impossible to say at this stage, okay? But I can tell you that if we break out of this price channel to the downside, this C wave has likely started. We would get additional evidence with a break below the $104.60 level, this wave 4 low, okay, within this price channel. I can tell you that this C wave basically to the upside, it's technically complete, which means it could still extend higher. But this is obviously quite a decent setback. Now we had something similar here. So again, it's too early to confirm the top is in, but now the difference now is compared to what we had down here. The difference now is that the wave count is technically full. Okay, it's technically complete. Again, that means it can still extend, but it is so far pretty much full. And we need to be watching for reversals in this region. I did explain to you in previous videos that, okay, now it's full. Now we need to be watching if that trend line breaks, but until it breaks, I will watch for further extensions. Now, this fifth wave is technically complete. So we have here a possible wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So we have 5 waves up in the fifth wave, okay? And then the move down, how would that look like? Well, if we really look at the detail here, and I go to the 1 hour chart, I would see this as a corrective structure, especially because of the last move down here. So if the top is really in, and bear in mind this is unreliable micro counting here, then I would assume now that what would come down here as wave 1 would be a leading diagonal. Why? Because this here would be the wave 1 of the wave 1. But if the wave 1 of the wave 1 is corrective, then all of the sub-wave structures in this wave 1 have to be corrective. So it means we deal with a diagonal. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 of circle wave 1. Let me just do something here. At least, you know, that's obviously a little bit speculative, but obviously I try to give you my best perspective, which means what could happen now is another small rally. But if that rally now is corrective and ends below the October high, which was made at $107.40, then the pathway to the downside could unfold. The third wave will be fun. Okay, and then after 5 waves are done, we have probably some clarity. That could reach, you know, potentially here the $103 level here. There will likely be a bit of a bounce at that $104.60 level I just indicated. So maybe something like this, yeah, could unfold. Usually a diagonal will be either a price channel or a wedge pattern. And then we watch for the larger wave 2 bounce afterwards. This is how it could unfold. Just to give you an idea, obviously, you know, it's worth knowing that now, from this point where we are now, a small corrective bounce to the upside could unfold in wave 2. But if it breaks to the new high, then this idea is sort of invalidated and it will just extend higher in the price channel. At the moment, I think from a mindset point of view, it's worth to expect further extensions, yeah, because we haven't got enough evidence to say that a low is in. Sorry, that the top is in. But as soon as we have this wave 2 complete and we have seen further evidence that, you know, it's making basically a lower high and then even breaks below what I have labeled here as wave 1 low, at $105.93, I think then, all of that would add together, as evidence that this pathway to the downside is now unfolding. Critical juncture in the markets, critical inflection point, and very interesting time in the markets, because this rally started already in July and it's due a reversal. Very, very interesting. I will, of course, keep you updated. Not much more to add, I think, at this stage. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And last week we launched our stocks and S&P 500 service. You get daily updates about the S&P 500 in video format, plus daily updates about certain stocks. You can see what's included if you follow the link in the video description. Takes you to Patreon, and there are different tiers, and in the higher tiers, there are also some additional updates on additional stocks that are sort of not that regular, but if I spot any additional setups, they will be posted, things like that. But obviously we are sort of, we need to make sure that we do not stretch ourselves too thin. So rather focus on quality instead of quantity. But if you're interested, check it out. Maybe we'll see each other on Discord. And if not, that's fine as well. Enjoy the week. Have a great week. Yeah. And see you in the next video. Bye-bye.